anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do an oracle read for today, Saturday, May 11th, 2024. I'm going to use the Twisted Oracle deck, okay? Twin Flames Exposed. It actually has other cards in it that I think are good for other reads too. It's not necessarily Twin Flames, in my opinion. The Hidden Truth Oracle, All Things Intuitive, and the Cosmic Timing Oracle deck, okay? You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, please do not make it fit. What do I always say? Everything's not about you. Some of it might fit, some of it might not. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I myself experience that when I watch readings. And if none of it fits, it's a good story. It's like reading a book without having to read a book. Okay. I also like these cards too because they have them like sideways. I like the decks like that. Oh, here we go. You just had to show me that one, didn't you? Okay. Got 6 cards on the table, 7 cards on the table. Yeah, I know, my little under nose pimple thing is in there. I keep putting like stuff on it and it keeps like bubbling to the surface and then it just keeps repeating the cycle. It's driving me nuts. Okay. I got to watch one of my favorite readers live today. I've stumbled on her once or twice before, but didn't really have the time to sit and watch, and today I got to watch. I was very excited. Elle from Third Eye Tribe. I watched her on the talk. I sent her a little corgi gift. I was so excited. I love her a lot. She's really sweet and authentic. She cares, which I like. Come on. That over there. 9 cards on the table. We'll do 2 more shuffle throughs after this one, okay? Whatever pops out, whatever pops out. I like this deck, actually. This is the one I was talking about yesterday or this morning about incorporating more decks. This is the one I was talking about because I think, I don't know why they call it Twin Flames. Like, I feel like it has so many good, I think they just like to use the word Twin Flames. I did a post about it here on the tube, on the community page. My thoughts and feelings on Divines, twins, soulmates. Also Empress and Emperor, but I forgot to put them on there. Okay, one more shuffle through. Alright, calm down. Okay. Let's put this back here. Alright. 12 cards on the table. Childhood wounds. STD. Finally. You know how many reads I've gotten where I was like, I think there's an STD here, but it didn't say. Divine Feminine. Telepathic communication. Ashamed. My way. Shocking news. Jezebel. Under pressure. Too late. Illumination. Toxic lifestyle. Okay. All right. So take how it resonates. The Divine Feminine card came out. Jezebel card came out. So it's giving off more of a feminine energy, okay? But could also be a masculine and their feminine. Take how it resonates. And I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna say this right now. This feminine is not divine. If you read my post on the community page, like divine beings are rare in my opinion. I feel like a lot of readers and feelers will do readings and they're like, oh, your divine counterpart. Oh, your divine masculine. Oh, your divine feminine. Divine. Okay, if it comes out in the card, okay, if it's in the deck and it comes out in the card, I take it. And I read it as such. Unless the energy is not divine. And the reason that would be so is because whatever this energy is, it's giving off a bad vibe, a negative vibe, okay? Which is what this is giving off. Now, could this feminine become divine? Yeah, through hard work. Sure, of course. So I'm just saying right now, not a divine feminine, but a feminine, or again, a masculine in their feminine energy, okay? Take how that resonates for you. I don't want to put you in a box. So this feminine has some childhood wounds, okay? I think that it's supposed to be blood on her arm and bruises on her wrist, but Yeah, childhood wounds, bullying, sexual abuse, physical abuse, toxic parents, abandonment. You can take any of that and apply that, of course, childhood wounds, all of that. Um, the first thing I picked up on when it popped out was sexual abuse, okay? Now with the STD card, this feminine could have an STD now. Um, she could have been given an STD when she was a child and she was sexually abused as a child, okay? FYI, if any of this is triggering, you are more than welcome to not watch. As I always state, I too have triggers, but I never expect anybody to cater to me for my triggers. So, if you have triggers, something to work on, I'm going to say what I have to say. Just an FYI. I have triggers. I have a lot of triggers. I don't really like saying the word trigger. So this feminine could have an STD now, could have had an STD as a child. I'm also picking up on someone possibly having an STD that does not go away. Okay? Like something that stays in your system consistently. And there are a few that would do that. You know, like people have to take medication ongoing. What I'm picking up on overall is this would have been a friend to you, okay? If it was like a friend lover combo or this was more of a lover for you, okay, fine. You know, take how it resonates for you. I'm picking up on more of a friendship type of energy, okay? And with the telepathic communication, I mean, obviously, telepathic means like you talk to each other with your minds. But I feel like as friends, like, you know, you just finish each other's sentences, you know, like you get used to each other, you know, like her likes and dislikes, and they know your likes and dislikes, etc. Okay? So, yes, of course, there could be some type of telepathic communication, or it could just be that you're very in tune with each other. It depends on how long you've been friends, um, or how deep the connection is. Some people meet, you know, first time, and it's like bang, like they've been best friends for 100 years, and they just met. I had that when I started at my job at the warehouse. I met a woman, and we became friends. Like it was like we had always been friends. A soulmate, if you will, because I always say a soulmate doesn't have to be a lover. A soulmate could be a friend, a family member, an animal, whoever you feel a deep connection to. So I'm kind of like gonna skip cards for a second here, and I've been doing that a lot lately because I like this is the story, but it's not necessarily in order, okay? And I want to say it in order as it. So this person lives a very toxic lifestyle, okay? And that could include drinking, drugging, sexing, anything unhealthy, gambling. This also includes surrounding themselves with like minded people. So, enablers. It says on the card enablers, which is a great word. Why didn't I think of that? They might like to party a lot, go to bars, go to clubs. Kind of like also like a groupie mentality, you know. With the Jezebel card, I get the feeling that this person is very sexual oriented, um, probably stemming from the sexual abuse, from the childhood wounds. If you don't heal, and again, we're always healing, we're never healed, but if you don't try to heal those childhood wounds, you know, and I'm just gonna be honest, like, you can say that that's not true all you want. Every woman that I know that has been sexually abused as a child, including myself, has been hypersexual. Now, personally, I didn't lose my virginity till I was 30. And I think that's just my honest opinion. It's just because I wasn't interested. I never really been interested in just, going out and having sex with anybody I met. And I was looking for like a friend, somebody I could trust to have sex with for the first time. But after that and since, like, sex is, I don't want to say it's nothing, it's just like I have no inhibitions, I guess. Like, I'm open to anything and anyone, and even though I'm a big girl, I very rarely feel self-conscious about it. So, like, meeting someone, like, literally for the first time and having sex with them has never bothered me. And all of this, I mean, I was sexually assaulted at the age of 4. So, and I know I've had issues because of that. Always. So this feminine, very much intersexual energy, and not necessarily in a good way with the STD and the toxic lifestyle card, okay? Also with the My Way card, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, ego. Also narcissistic. I'm just going to throw that out there. My way or the highway, common phrase. Pushy. What's another word for pushy? Like demanding. Definitely always has to have their way. Definitely a whiner, a crybaby, a bitcher when they don't get their way, which often leads people to giving them their way. Just gonna throw that out there. And if that doesn't work for them, they get angry. You get angry and act like an asshole, I mean, somebody's gonna cave at some point because they just don't want to deal with it, right? I feel like either you or someone else called them out on their behavior, because with this shocking news card, it's like, I think at first this person was very defensive and very, very much so in denial. Stubborn, for sure. With the My Way card, arrogant. Yeah, like, no, that's not me. That's not me at all. And then I think with the ashamed card, okay, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. I think it was very slow to take place where this person realized, okay, like, maybe I fucked up. Like, maybe I really fucked up. Now, whether that be with you or just as a whole, okay, in the way that they, the way that they live. And again, whether you called them out or someone else called them out, maybe someone else called them out, but you were there, take how it resonates. But now this person, hmm, I also think with the guilt, like they feel guilt for not recognizing the need to heal the childhood wounds because it's led them to this, right? Like it's led them to this point. Like this is how they were living. Okay. And they realized, like, if I had just tried to acknowledge what happened to me, asked for help, spoke it out loud, talked to somebody, I'm just gonna say, sadly, men and women, when they're children and things happen to them like that, like, it's just, for most kids, it's just put into your brain, like, there's just some things you don't talk about, right? And even if that's not instilled in you at an early age, you probably just feel like anxiety about it. Like, well, like if somebody touched me funny, like why would I tell my parents about that? That's, they're not going to do any, like kids traditionally are taught to be still, be quiet. Don't don't make don't make waves, right? And I think even if your parents don't tell you that, I think you feel like that because you watch all the adults around you, and it's like if you make a noise or you make a movement, everybody's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So I think as a child you just feel like you just, whether that's intended or not, and I think that's generational. I think, honestly, I just think that's just the way it is. Like when a child comes into the world and they start to grow year by year, I think you look up to the adults and you think like I'm down here, you're up there, like I just better make myself even smaller until I get bigger when I can say what I have to say. But I think this person feels some guilt about not taking care of their issues when they should have. Um, I got news for you, beautiful. We all go through that. A lot of us go through that. I think this person is embarrassed. I think they feel like they acted like a jackass. Okay. I literally just got the word jackass. Um, it was illuminating for them. Truth, discovery, awakening. Now I'm getting like this person is at the beginning of their journey, I guess you would say. Ooh. I think the whole journey is, they discovered something about themselves. They realized it was an issue. They realized they were in the wrong. That was the truth. And now they're in the midst of their awakening. Okay. But I feel like this feminine also feels like she's under pressure, okay? Anxiety, decisions, time's running out. Um, because this person, this feminine, this person, however you want to, I'm going to say, well, whatever, I'm going to say whatever I'm going to say. Um, like they might need to come and say something to you, apologize, say they're sorry. They might have a lot of people they need to go to and apologize to and say they're sorry. They might, you know, if this was your lifestyle, I mean seriously, this person might have a lot of, the word groveling came to mind, but and again, I guess it depends on what this person did to you or did to others, you know. For some people this person might have just, you know, for some of you this person might have been really horrible to you. I think this person is in the midst of deciding like who they're going to apologize to and who they're not. Like I don't mean to sound it so negative, but like who's worth it, who's not. And I only say that because if this person was living a toxic lifestyle, a lot of the people that they were in contact with probably led a toxic lifestyle as well. So, in all honesty, them just withdrawing from the life and kind of going no contact with those other toxic people, I mean, that's a statement right there. But other people, you know, like like lifelong friends, family, children, you know, people that are really important to them, they probably are going to personally reach out to and be like, hey, like I know I hurt you, or I know I put you in this position, but I didn't realize, now I know, I'm sorry, you know. And depending on what went on between you and this person, you might forgive them, you might not. And again, like I always say, like some things only God can forgive. I feel like I've said that in every read for like the last month. But it's true. This person feels like time's running out. Like, I'm just going to be honest with the STD card. Possibly not the STD, but this person might have other health issues due to drugs, alcohol, okay? Um, I don't know, take how it resonates, but this person might not have much time left. Like, or they just feel with the too late card, like it's, you know, like I waited too long, it's too late. Like I waited too long to heal, I waited too long to awaken, and now coming back to you as I'm you know, as I'm healing, or I've healed, even though, you know, we don't heal, we're always healing. Um, like they just feel like it's too late to apologize, maybe, and reach out, okay? The color pink might be significant. The artist pink might be significant. Someone might like the color black a lot. Someone might like thunderstorms, okay? plants. Someone might like to fish, or they like boats. Someone goes barefoot a lot, maybe. Someone might have dark hair. You or this person. Let's see if this person has anything to say, or if you have anything you want to say. I couldn't let you get close to me. It was my fault, but I blamed you. You were the best thing in my life. I'll do one more shuffle, okay? I feel like with the I couldn't let you get close to me, I feel like you guys were really close. But I feel like towards the end of your relationship, like they were pushing you away. I feel like it's because they knew that you knew that there was something off about them. Okay? I feel you even though we are apart. Again, telepathic communication. Because you guys are so close. You were so close. I think with this, it was my fault, but I blamed you. I think they told other people, too, that it was your fault. I mean, that tends to happen, you know, like, I feel like that's a given. But it just kind of sucks, you know, for them to tell their family and friends like it was your fault when it wasn't your fault. I feel like anytime a situation like this happens, anytime where like your name is dragged through the mud and it's unjust, you know, I feel like it's always righted, honestly, at some point. I mean, even if it takes years, honestly. Sooner than expected, okay? In progress now. In February. I'll do one more shuffle. So I think this person is healing. They're on their healing journey, and right now. And they could be coming in sometime before February. Sooner than expected, it says. In the spring. I mean, it's still spring now. Or it could be next spring, okay? Top of the deck, a few weeks. I think with the you were the best thing in my life, okay? It's like you guys were so close. I feel like whatever happened between the two of you, I feel like this person underestimated how much they loved you. how much they possibly needed you, okay? I don't really ever condone codependency, you know. Everybody should be able to stand on their own 2 feet. But I think when you're in a friendship dynamic, again, whether you're friends for a long time or you just met, like, if you feel that connection, it's like family. Sisters, brothers, cousins, you know, even though you're not. And if you have a really deep connection with someone, like a soulmate type of connection, I mean, you probably were the best thing in this person's life. And at the time, with all the shit that they had going on, they probably just did not. Maybe they didn't want to recognize it, you know? Maybe they deliberately didn't recognize it. Maybe they were too busy looking somewhere else. Or maybe something came into their life and they thought it was going to be better. And after the fact, they realized this shit is not better. And again, that could be friendship or this could be a past lover. I get more friendship, but take how it resonates. I feel you even though we are apart. Again, friendship or lover. I mean, if you are that good of friends or was a lover, you share energy. Whether you realize you are or not. So, like, if this person was living such a toxic lifestyle, they're low vibing it, you know? They probably don't have a lot of energy. They're probably not putting off a lot of energy. But if you weren't living this lifestyle, like if you had your own thing going on opposite this person, you might have been feeding them energy, you know? And if you're separated, either they feel the loss of the energy or they just can still feel you. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you put off such a high vibe compared to their low vibe that they can just feel you. It's kind of like, you know, they say when people pass away, but you can still feel like a presence, right? It's like that. Eventually that goes away. So but I also too believe, like, you can keep your memories alive, you know, like your loved ones and people that move on from you. You have those memories and that's energy in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? So it would still enable you to feel that person even if you're not really feeling that energy. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, you might have had childhood wounds too, okay? I mean, a lot of us have. So it's not like it's not common. It's common. Um, and it's kind of sad because, like, with the guilt, the embarrassed, and the wrong, ashamed, like, if this person had just been, like, honest about what had happened to them, like, you know, if you experienced some of the same things, you could have said something too. Or, or, like, this is my story. Like, I told my ex best friend everything that ever happened to me, you know, and she told me basically zero. And things that she had told me in the past, and then I re-asked her, like, questions about it a few years ago. Oh no, that never happened. Are you sure? Or are you just, like, in denial now because you don't want to have to deal with it? You didn't want to deal with it then you don't want to deal with it now. So anytime between the spring now and February, spring of next year, this person's going to be coming in. With the sooner than expected card, I mean, I would maybe push it forward a little, maybe like late summer, early fall, possibly, okay? That's your oracle read for today. One of them, because I'm probably going to do another. And I'm probably going to do a tarot, because I'm bored. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. This one was a good one, I think. Have a good day, guys. Bye.